Divorce is one of the most gut-wrenching life events you can have happen to you, no doubt about it, no questions asked. Now, there are also many kinds of divorces, many kinds of situations. There are kids, no kids, who left who, were there affairs, was there addiction, was there domestic abuse, was it a shock that it happened quickly, or was it a long, drawn out, slow motion train wreck? No two situations are alike. No two people's experiences are alike. But one thing I do know is that the end goal is the same for everyone. That is to be better off than when you started the divorce. That's what we call Antifragile. That's what this channel is all about. Fragile people get crushed, get weaker, will crack, can never move on. Anti-fragile people take the events, take the changes, and come out the other side a better person. You can call it growth mindset, you can call it making lemonade out of lemons. There are different phrases for it over history, different cultures, but it's where we want to get to. Why? Because the world is full of changes, and this won't be the last. There's going to be more events, more chaos, more variables. Some things will be good, some things will be bad, no doubt about it, but it's not going to stop. And you want to have the mindset, the ability, the options, the fitness to get through these events as best you can, and hopefully come out even better. So that's the goal. Now, I know right now you may be skeptical, you may be thinking that's not possible. You just want to survive, just want to heal, just want to be happy, and you're hurting, you're scared, you're angry, super frustrated, super just, your mind is spinning, maybe even want to get back together. That's fine, I know. All that's natural. That's what you should be feeling. But you have to believe me. It's possible. So yeah, so you're feeling you're feeling guilty, you're feeling angry, sad, all of those things. And you know, you'll probably, to be honest, you'll probably be dealing with some of that the rest of your life. It'll just get less and less. But you can still be a better person, you can still be happier, you can still be get your swagger back. You got to get your mojo back, get your swagger back. Come on, let's go. In fact, if you have kids, it's even more imperative that you get your swagger back. You hear me? Right? There's a whole world out there, a whole world just waiting to be lived, to be taken advantage of, to seize the day, to seize opportunities, people, places to go, money to be made, jobs to be had, art to be creative, to be created. You got to get your act together, and get ready to engage in life again. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your kids, and you owe it to the rest of the population, to the rest of us. We don't want people moping around. All right, I'll walk you through some of the things that helped me and some of the things I've read about and watched videos on and talked to people about that have helped others. Okay, the first thing would be just to forgive yourself. Let's start there. Give yourself some grace. I don't care who's at fault. Maybe you think the other person's at fault, but everyone usually feels a little guilt in these situations. So it happens. Everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect in any relationship. So whatever guilt you're feeling, it's not going to do you any good to harbor that and to hold on to that. So let's move on. Next is just to accept reality. Acceptance is a key idea here. You cannot move on. You cannot take action, really, until you accept the way things are. You don't have to like it. Who likes this stuff? But you do have to accept it. that this is the present moment, this is where you are. Reality is always the best place to live. You have to come to grips with the fact that, or believe the fact that they will be better off in the long run. It's better off having happier, healthier parents who are working and who are enjoying life, or at least one of them is. You can't control the other person, but in general it's better to have happier parents who are engaging in life and have their swagger back and are successful. Two of those parents that are living separately than two parents living under the same roof with two parents in a toxic, angry, fighting relationship. And then, like I said earlier, it's okay if you're still in the early stages of this and you're overwhelmed. It's okay to do nothing right now. It's okay to be healing, resting, indulging yourself, just eating whatever you want, sleeping in for a while. It's okay for a while. You have to take care of yourself. You have to absorb this trauma. If you want to watch some funny movies or do something that makes you feel good, laughs, all the better. Okay, so now this phase, this next phase is going to be rediscovering your identity. Maybe you've lost that over the course of this marriage gone bad. We need to get back to the best version of you. Remember that version of you when you were a kid, or maybe it was your 20s or 30s, I don't know. But when you're a kid, at least for me, you're so optimistic. Every day is a new day. Like, what am I going to do today? Who am I going to play with today? What am I going to watch today? What am I going to do? Rediscover that person. That's where we're going to get to. Rediscover that joy of life, that optimism, that excitement for every day. Surround yourself with people who bring you joy. This is a golden opportunity right now to dump some of these people who aren't moving your life forward. These toxic people. I've heard it said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I think there's some truth to that. So look around you and see who you are spending time with. Are they successful people? Are they encouraging people, happy people? People who are going to move your life forward? If not, reconsider who you want in your close circle of friends and family. On that note, it's time to turn off the news. Disengage from the news, disengage from politics. It's all designed to be clickbait. It's all designed to get you angry, to get you sad, to get your adrenaline spiked. We don't need adrenaline spikes right now. All this stuff is just nonsense. Again, when you're a kid and you're a younger person, you weren't even concerned with all these crazy stories and these world affairs and politicians, and it's just things that get you angry, get you worked up. We don't need any of that. Turn off the TV, turn off the TikTok, the YouTube, or the social media, and just take a chill pill. In fact, you may want to just disengage from politics and news indefinitely or forever. Really, you'll survive. You'll be okay. All right, before I continue here, let me stop in this Starbucks and get a coffee. It's getting cold. Hello. Much better. Okay, half time's over. Ooh, it's cold. Where was I? Okay. Next thing to consider is start doing things for others. Get out of your own head. Stop obsessing about you and what happened to you and your ex. Do some volunteer work. Help out people in need. It'll actually help your confidence and help you get out of your own thoughts. Next on the list is make sure you're setting clear boundaries. Know what you will and won't accept from your from your ex-spouse, and stick to it. This does not mean, this is for you, by the way. This is for you. Boundaries are for you. They're not meant to punish other people, or I'll show them, I'm gonna draw a line in the sand, or teach them a lesson. They are there to protect yourself. So stand up for yourself and set some clear boundaries if necessary. Okay, now it's time to start dreaming. Yeah, dreaming is free, as Blondie once said. This is exciting now. This is the starting to get to the fun part. What kind of life can you envision? What do you want to do in the future? Where do you want to live? Who do you want to date? This is exciting, right? That's fun stuff. What kind of car do you want to drive? What kind of job? Where are you going to live? What is your life going to look like? You have a chance right now to reinvent it. Start getting out of the past and dwelling on those thoughts, and look to the future and think about what the most exciting future you can craft for yourself might be, and start working on it. All those thoughts, all those little thoughts that you used to have in your head that you thought you couldn't verbalize or couldn't bring up or couldn't dream about. Now's the time. You're independent. This is the time to start on the 2.0 version of yourself. Maybe it's 3.0, I don't know, but let's say 2.0. This is the time to dream. Maybe it's time to buy a new car. Of course, you have to have the cash to do so. If you don't have the money, don't go into debt and don't make things worse for yourself in the future, but this could be a time to reinvent yourself and get a new ride. If you don't have the money yet, save it up. Nothing more satisfying than working at a goal, having discipline, and saving something up and doing something for yourself and paying for a car with cash, or even if it's a new iPhone, new clothes. Very satisfying. Very confident building. Okay, a couple more. Visualization. I love visualization. It can be a dream board, could be a notebook, could be watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts. You need to have a nice, clear vision of the future and what can be, and listen to the audio or video over and over again, and really manifest and cement that vision in your head. Because if you don't know what you want, you're not going to get there, right? Or maybe you will get there. You'll get anywhere. It doesn't matter. So having a nice, clear, positive vision of the future, I think, is essential. Lastly, it kind of goes with visualization, but surround yourself with empowering media, songs. I love music. I love listening to positive playlists and empowering music over and over again. You know, really immerse yourself in the lyrics and in the music. Think about each word. Think about the instruments. Think about the vibe of the music. Why does it speak to you? Why is it so empowering? Think about the artists and their confidence and swagger. I'm thinking about the Rolling Stones or Mick Jagger. I'm an old guy, so I like the old music. Led Zeppelin. That's some swagger. Embody the Rolling Stones. If you want to think of more modern music, might be, I don't know, Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, very confident person. Megan Thee Stallion, I love. Whatever connects with you, use music and listen to it over and over again to get that swagger back. Maybe I'll leave a playlist of my favorite empowering songs in the description of this video, so check that out. What ideas do you have? Leave a comment below if you have something I didn't think of. If you've been through divorce yourself, want to add some things, would love to hear your thoughts. Please just take a half a second and like the video. If you got any nuggets out of this whatsoever, it would really help me and help spread the word to others. So appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah,
all right, we made it to the top.
We are on top of the world. We own gaps.
Kgale here, Kgale.
Yeah.
Let's take a